Before the world began, there was only the Great Void, a place where frozen mist met eternal fire. In this collision of extremes, a strange and ancient life began to stir. From the melting frost emerged Ymir, the first of the frost giants. A being of pure ice and ancient hunger, he was the only life in the silence. Beside him rose Althumla, the great cow whose milk sustained the giant. But as she licked the salt-rimmed stones, she uncovered something else. A man named Buri was freed from his icy prison, the first ancestor of the gods. Bor, the son of Buri, took for his wife Bestla, a daughter of the giants, merging the blood of gods with the strength of the earth. From their union sprang 3 sons, Odin, Vili, and Ve. The brothers saw the chaos of the giants and knew they had to bring order to the void. Odin, the eldest, led his brothers into the greatest battle the void would ever see. They struck with the power of the stars and the fury of the storm. The giant fought with the strength of the earth, but the gods were swifter. It was Odin who delivered the final blow, piercing the heart of the first giant. From Ymir's wounds poured a flood of blood so vast, it drowned almost all his giant kin. Only 2 escaped to the mountains of Jotunheim to keep their race alive. With the giant dead, the brothers began the work of creation. They took his flesh and crafted the earth we walk upon. His bones became the jagged mountains that touch the sky. His teeth and broken shards of bone were scattered as stones and pebbles. His blood became the salt-heavy sea that encircles the world. They raised his skull high above the earth to serve as the dome of heaven. 4 dwarves were set at the corners of the world to hold the sky in place. From the sparks of the fire realm, Odin created the stars and the planets. They flung his brains into the air to become the ever-drifting clouds. To protect this new world, they built a wall from the giant's eyelashes, calling it Midgard. Walking along the shore, the gods found 2 logs, lifeless and cold. Odin gave them breath and life. Vili gave them spirit and the power to think. Ve gave them their senses and the gift of speech. Thus the first humans were born, and the world was theirs to inhabit. The gods then departed for their own realm, high above the earth. In the deep places of the earth, the dwarves also stirred, born from the giants' remains. Day and night began their eternal race across the sky. And at the heart of it all, the world tree began to grow, binding the realms together. The age of the gods had begun.